Party, not connecting anything, but she does manage to see a few of those players take that fountain area. She is posted up on Party. She has bathroom on lock. Her teammate is also there with her. She decides to fall back. They are playing this a little more passive, which is a good call. They do not want to play close in bathrooms with an AWP versus pistols, or else we're going to see a repeat of like all these rounds where pistols are just getting close and winning those close combat fights. And the jump spot is there. There are 3 players towards this A area, and they're choosing to go back closer towards that bathroom. Really good crossfire from Vic and Vilga, and Anna just in the back holding that long spot. They have a feeling it's going to be towards A because they have our 2 players pushed all the way through water. And they're flanking like super fast. They're already in fountain. Is super good info, but the needs and the trades are not there whatsoever. Vic gets one of the kills, Anna gets another one of the kills. She just pulls out her pistol, gets 3 of the kills with the 5-7, and it's immediately shut down. That could have gone super bad. I mean, Vilga was flashed, plus she pulled out her nade at really bad timing. As soon as they started running up, she had a nade out. She didn't get a kill, but thank God Vic and Anna were there because they completely saved the day.
I was a little worried, as we spoke before, about Anna being so successful when she's got a pistol. I don't think she really minds whether she's got a rifle in her hand or whether it's going to be the sniper, but overall, she's just been doing wonders with that secondary. That I haven't really even seen her that successful with the AWP. I've seen her more successful with the pistol than I have the AWP, so... Ooh, but as I say that, good night Anna, good night Kelly. Equal trade straight back on the PM. This door gets opened up, and surprise, it's going to be an absolute frag fest. Big does get taken out by Milk. This leaves a 2v3. It is Vilga and Claudia. This is a monster. She sees the flash go through. She still has vision. It's spray first, but it's Emily with the piss from Claudia. Now, down to Vilga. 1 HP in the dream. That nade could have ended her life, but she moves on back. And if I'm Vilga right now, I run away with this M4, and I hope that I stay alive with just a marginal amount of health.
Yeah, they do have some money to work with, but Vilga herself only has 1,400. She probably should be saving this. She should know that she isn't going to win this. She can try to play for a few exit frags, but at this point you don't really want to risk it that much. But again, you know, Dignitas, they completely like took Con away from them. They took water control. They started getting those 1v1, 1v1 trades, and at that point, you know, it's just down to like how you take water, when you take water, whether you should be retaking it or taking it at the start of the round. And I appreciate Assassins trying to take that fight into water at the start of the round, but they have to be ready for someone taking it. Most of the time when you take water, you either lose water or you win that fight. But what ended up happening was Nick stayed there for a little too long. She got the initial pick, but she should have fallen back as soon as she could. And she just stayed there holding that con control. And it's just super awkward, you know. You're holding these timings, you're holding these angles, and it's not really working out in your favor. So at that point, you really got to think, like, how are we going to be taking water control, and why are we sitting here for so long trying to get these trades that just aren't happening?
Anna will spot out the players zooming on through playground, and that gives the call to Vilga and her to back it all the way up, back onto site. There's 4 of the T's. Actually, make that 5. They've all decided to hold hands and go their merry way down A long. There's going to be 1 featured in bathroom. The rest will zoom down A long and see if I can get the pick. Anna has been so prolifically watching this long here with her AWP. It's all the AWP. Will she win? That's going to be a smoke to deny her any vision. This will give them the opportunity to move on up. The rain actually gives away her position. They heard 1 AWP, they know the smoke's there, they know the AK's there, so they know there's multiple people moving up A long. In fact, there's actually a flank coming out from Assassins. This is rather chaotic. Athena, I feel like I have no idea what I'm watching right now, ladies and gentlemen. It's looking like a team deathmatch at this point. There's so many players around and behind, and she actually misses the kill. Claudia, what are you doing? Anna will take out Milk. She has her AWP in hand. She can make this happen if she wants to, but the flash comes out, and that's going to end. And that's going to be the half, ladies and gentlemen. But if I'm the Dignitas right now, what do you even say? I mean, really, you won that round out of a chaotic moment, a chaotic play style.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure exactly what Vic was doing on A site there, but she was not even paying attention to the terrorists that were running up on that short A. I'm not sure if there was a nade being thrown or if there was a miscommunication or if she was trying to reposition herself. But at that point, you can't just do that and not even try or attempt to turn around and take that fight because you are out in the open. And once we saw that happen, everything just kind of went downhill from there. It was really chaotic. The flank wasn't working, everything wasn't working. But Dig coming in with a fast con take. Milk does take down Kelly, but Vic gets a trade onto Artstar. She gets another kill onto Thea. Vic doing a lot of work for Assassins right now. Vilga is trying to take the site by herself. Rain still on the con flank and it's not cleared at all. Vic can't hold it down for that long. Vilga on site in pit. Emily getting the pick onto Vilga. She tried clearing the site by herself once again. Claudia trying to get anything down, but Anna and Claudia are there crossfiring with each other, peeking off of each other, and it finally works out in their favor.
Very fast and chaotic around there. They actually zoomed through water and made their way onto the B side. That was actually the play, but what they had misinterpreted was the fact that Dignitas always like to take that con control, so they were actually a little taken aback when Rain started zooming out of squeaking. So they did manage to trade that kill, so it wasn't really that much of a detriment to them. But going into round 17, you can see now that the CTs are actually trying to stop any A push. I think they believe that this is going to be an A push now. See Vilga scoping out B. She doesn't see anyone, she has no intel. I think it's Thea there by herself completely. And it looks like Artstar will be making her way around. She'll probably go through con. Good night, Thea. That's going to give them all of sight. Rain will just throw out some utility. That might connect with some of the players. The bomb goes down either way, and now this is a post-plan situation. Can Dignitas retake that they need to be able to get this next one?
Vilga and Anna just instantly shutting it down. Kelly also saying, nope, this is our bomb to be planted. And at that point, it was a little weird that they have the one player on site and they heard the mollies and the rotates still didn't come in. Like Thea heard the molly, she saw the execute happening, she heard the nades being thrown, and the rotate was a tiny, tiny little bit slow. But there's always the fact that it could have been a fake, or it could have been this, or it could have been that. We had one player already pushed all the way for the Dignitas side into balance, and they knew it wasn't going to be A. The rotate still was super slow. But we do see another B execute coming in from the Assassin. Still, Rain trying to hold it off. Drops the Rain from the double kill. Anna coming in from the short back side. She gets the pick onto Rain. She's taken pick control, but Artstar is ready on the quick plant for 2 kills, and Theo holding it down from pit. Really, really well played. Really, really fast rotates from con. I feel like Dignitas are abusing that con position. Assassins on both sides of the map haven't really done anything in con, and Dignitas is just taking that to their advantage, both on CT and T side, and it's working out super, super well for them.
I mean, con is the middle part of this map. It's kind of like what we would say when we're saying you need banana control to kind of have that map control, and that's what con has been for the Dignitas. Now you can see that a lot of utility raining down left, right, and center, but all the CTs are seemingly aware that this was not an A-long push yet, so they have defaulted. There's a lot of aggressive plays. I mean, with Assassins, you can see they're looking, they're trying to find picks, but no one's there for them. Backed all the way up onto the playground. An initial non-pick of utility actually did nothing for either team, so that pays dividends. But she's in the again. We've been having not quite a good round or two these past few rounds, so that must be playing on her mind. And now Vic, her teammates, will see whether or not they can get that intel they need. Actually, Kelly opens that door and makes her way out onto water. This can be horrible for Rain, or it can give Rain the intel she needs to swing and fire. And the rotate calls being made. Less than 47 seconds left, and they're going to make the call to go through Monster and hit inside.
Yep, the contact play definitely coming in on the Monster side. The Smoke actually bloomed just before they got there, stopping them in their tracks, but Rain still has water control. She gets a short tunnel kill, she sees another, she gets another, but Anna's finally there to stop the reign of terror that she is dropping on them. Anna and Kelly left in a 2v3, but Kelly actually, she managed to get all the way up close to this A side. She gets a kill onto Emily. She rotated, but she couldn't see her. Kelly was in such a good position. The bomb is being planted 2v2. Thea trying to spam through the smoke. Is planning for bathroom. They're going to fall back together, which is a really good play because both these CT side players are coming in through that bank and through that CT spot.
Right, it's like a book there, Kelly, and she's very lucky that she didn't get that kill because it gave sight up for them, allowing for the plan to go down. Of course, if you're Anna and you've got an orb, you can hold this bomb from a long range. Anna will miss one. Can she get another? I'm surprised that missed. That looked like a hit. She'll hit it the second time, no problems whatsoever. And if you're Assassins right now, that was a round by the skin of their teeth there, really. They were really lucky that that rotate came out from Kelly and she was able to make a play the way that she did, but Dignitas still a few rounds up, so not too much of a worry for them. They can take risks should they need to, but if you're Assassins right now, you're hoping that this is the momentum shift that you really need to bring it back because a few round deficit can mean a lot in this game.
Yep, we actually see Dignitas setting up for a fountain take, but unfortunately both these teams have chosen to go on opposite sides of the map. Emily is the only person close to B, and she only has a scout, no nades, and looks like Assassins are actually going to choose an opt for B execute, and immediately they start coming out. Emily is completely smoked off, the site is fully given up, and see Dignitas coming through con, but there isn't much they can do. They're going to flash over into water and try to clear it together, but Anna is then ready for the op. She re-peeks but whiffs, falls back. Smart decision by her. She does not want to re-peek into a lot of pistols, and now the post-plant situation is going underway.
Good comms there from the side of Assassins. Everyone holding one of the entry angles on the retake side. Milka's going to get really aggressive here, and that's going to give her the advantage, and she'll finish that round off for her team. Anna able to do lots of work there with both her pistol and her orb, so if you're Assassins now, that was the momentum we spoke about before. This is great. This brings them back into the mix, but if you weren't here previously, ladies and gentlemen, this is the second map of this best of three. We started with Inferno, which the Dignitas were able to narrowly take out from Assassins. It was Assassins map pick, so it didn't look very good for them losing that first map. But if they lose this second one, it's all over Red Rover, and this boost almost nets them 2 kills. But Milka make her way out onto water in a safe fashion, and now it looks like they want to go for B yet again, but Dignitas are far more ready for that one. Out onto Ellie, she's not able to connect her bullet. She tried to spray transfer there, but her teammate Anna is there to help her collect anyway. And after getting that kill, she decides she needs to plan, and Emily will take out Kelly through the wall. So, down, monster control goes to Art. Baldio will come zooming up. She'll get the kill. She'll turn around a monster, but Artstar's far too ready for her. And that round going to the Dignitas after what I considered to be a round that
a nice little hat there. Yeah, definitely Dignitas working well. I mean, they managed to get the first couple picks. 2 players on side were blind for so long. They were trying to reload and trying to rearrange what was happening, but luckily for them, their players in con were super fast on the flank, and Emily really quick with the rotate. She was in that graffiti side already, and she managed to get the pick and deny them that pit kind of control. Once you deny them pick control, there's not much place they can go other than Monster and other than Short, but they already have that water control, and Arstar obviously she could find Monster right away, so it just worked out beautifully. That retake was absolutely wonderful, and we do see another default for the CT side. Water control trying to come in for the T side, but it will not go their way. However, there is a trade for a trade, and immediately it's down to a 3v2 right away. The water control really didn't work for them. I think it's not working for them in general at this point, unless Dignitas just isn't playing towards that B site. And we do see 2 of the players just walking up towards the bathroom. Emily somehow dies?
Ladies and gentlemen, we don't have an answer to you, but hopefully we end up getting an answer because that's a little unexpected. explain it, but she does. She gives up sight for the tees at the very least in some way, shape, or form. And yeah, now we're down to a 2v2. So utility will go out. Will be cleared. Anna spots the person in bathroom. She actually stands a couple of shots over, but misses completely. And Nick knows that this is where one of the CTs are coming up from. Anna has to be the one to be able to hold. Nick will get to shoot. And now it's a ball against Thea. Can she put a 2v1? They need to peak at the same time. Thea confident to win. The double peak there from the Assassin will keep that round in their favor. This is what they need. This is the comeback. But I would have liked to have known.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Like whatever just happened. I have no idea.
Did she possibly attempt to throw some utility bounce back on her? She was that low health.
You see, the thing is, she threw her Molly into bathroom, which was absolutely perfect. The timing was wonderful, and it would have saved her so much time on site. But the Molly is the only thing that she can really kill herself with. But it was in bathroom, so I'm wondering if she just had like a kill bind or something that she accidentally hit herself, which in that case is super unfortunate because in my opinion that genuinely lost them around. But Vilga here gets a pick onto Artstar. She was trying to get info on that fountain position, but not much that could be done. They have pistols and they have opted for Emily to get that scout once again, holding it in that heaven position. And we see Assassins playing this slow. They know they're on pistols. Really, really good call because now all they have to do is just group up somewhere and take it. They have the numbers, they have the weapons, they have the utility. As long as they just group up, they should be fine. Should. We have seen these pistol rounds be completely the opposite, but should be fine.
They're opting for the 8 long for their push. That's probably the play when you're going against pistols, especially when you're in close range. You kind of want to get that long range happening. Yeah, she'll take a bit of damage for her peaks, but it's still a 4v5. But when you've got 4 AKs versus 1 scout, 3 pistols, you want to hope that you get the best picks of your life. And unfortunately for Emily, she hasn't had the most successful of tournaments with both her AWP or any of the long-ranging utility or the wave area that she's used. And we can see it again. Unfortunately for her, she hasn't been that successful. And pistols are doing work. Anna's going to make her pistol work. Vilga will also make her rifle. Anna will then plant the AWP and Vilga's life. And it's just going to be down to Rain. And Rain has been really successful, but Claudia's there for the crossfire. It doesn't matter if you've got enough weapons, but they lost far too many players there than they should have. And I think it was coming down to the fact that no one picked together to start off with, and they were struggling to then retake what had been a very awful situation of raining down on them on A side. So we have enough money there. They'll just buy up and repeat last round, and this will be a full buy of both teams now.
Yeah, definitely a close call again. I felt like I was having flashbacks of these pistol rounds. As soon as I saw those 2 initial kills, I was like, oh no, not like this. But luckily, Assassins managed to keep it together. They managed to get the trades. And Artstar actually pushed all the way into Fountain. They know it's going to be a B hit now. We see Thea falling back. We see Emily falling back. Great. She needs to be ready. She only gets 1 kill, but Milk is there to get another one. She gets instantly traded, and just like that, it's down to a 3v3. But these players, they are already on the line. They're playing so many players towards that push. How are they not ready for this monster flying already? She's done it so many rounds. This time she managed to get a kill, almost getting a second. Emily actually gets that pick with the off. She almost gets a second, but Phil gets here. She almost saves the day. Artstar finally killing Vilga, ending her reign of terror once again. Vilga almost getting that beautiful spray down. 13 rounds to Dignitas now. And for your Assassins, this is finally where you're starting to feel like, guys, they're super close to victory. Our money is super awkward. We need to win one of these upcoming rounds, and they're choosing for it to be this round because they have